Here we go.
Fuck.
Oh.
So there's a couple of things I want to mention before we start. So 2 things. One, when Starkriek stabbed himself in the head with a sword and removed a scale, sort of hit his scale. What ended up happening is that scale has actually pinged off. So he now has a bald patch, sort of round about here, and it's back. But it is going to be quite itchy every now and again because obviously when it's growing back, it's going to. So
How large is
the other
really
thing
got it
scale?
is the large is it's probably about that big. I mean, it's noticeable, and the thing is, it's not even center. It's kind of off center, like down here.
It's a noticeable bald patch.
It's a notice one, yeah. I mean, obviously he's quite tall, so people probably won't notice unless they're either really. They won't probably notice unless they're really tall or when he's sitting down or something. The other thing is, I have to take away Talion's dual wielding.
No. That was so good.
Correct.
Because apparently you can't dual wield 2 medium-sized weapons. So the way this is going to pan out. Do you remember when you were trying to free yourself from the shackles? You rolled that nat 1
Yes.
and damaged your wrist.
Unfortunately.
So what happened is, when that happened, obviously your left wrist was really, really injured, and when Geofe healed you after you fell into that spike trap, the subsequent healing sort of helped you get over the pain in your arm, and sort of the adrenaline of your escape kind of did it as well. But now that battle's finished, the pain has started to kick in again. So your left wrist is now, you can't really wield a weapon in it anymore
Sad times.
until you sort of your wrist recovers. So, yeah.
No more exploding.
So you've cleared this room. You can't hear anyone in your immediate vicinity, so you've pretty much got a breather for some time. Who knows how much? So,
Okay.
who
Well,
wants
do we
to
know
do
why,
stuff?
Starkriek,
I
why
like
are you after
these
this
things.
ring so much? Just why? Why
I
the
need
ring?
my ring.
What's the deal with the rings? There's like, obviously there's a
That
story.
ring.
What is the story?
That ring was given to me as I was bestowed
How you doing?
the honour of being a captain of the Grand Republic Army.
Ah,
That ring means more than anyone could ever imagine to me.
Hey, don't move. I'm going to have a
No.
chat with you in a minute.
Get that man.
okay. Well, let's
While
get
they're
it back
having
then.
their little chat, I'd like to go over to Haiss and start my little speech.
His name's not Haiss.
Sorry, Talion.
Talion.
I'd like to go over to Talion and start my little speech.
Okay, I kind of noticed you edging towards me. so I just kind of
I'm
Appreciate
Should
it.
be cross.
I'm going to sit on this bed while you guys are kissing.
Okay.
That bed is way too small. he's lying in there. His head's above the top banister. His legs are still sticking out the bottom.
Okay. Look, Rogue. I can see the consequences of my actions. This shit, my bow, is sacred to me.
Oh, really?
It's my culture. And while you are a fucking Tarkdrell, you're my only lead on what happened.
So,
And I need to know.
My back.
I know you want to survive this. And it looks to me like you're not making too many friends here. So, this time, answer me. I want a truce. Until we get out of here. And then after that, we can sort out our differences. But right now,
I'm testing the sharpness of the axe on my thumb while you guys are talking.
I want a truce. And it won't be bound until you answer me.
so you admit that you might have been a bit hasty in blaming me for what happened to the stags.
I can see that the way I went about this may not have been the best way
Yeah.
to find the answers that I need.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, but
But you are my only lead. And you're not getting out of my sight.
tell you what, hippie,
I'll make this worse than it has to be, you fucking
I will,
Tarkdrell.
I will work with you.
Just out
I will work
out
with
of
you.
character bit.
Mhm.
You guys still haven't had your conversation about what happened to the crossbow.
This is me having
This
a
is it, yeah.
conversation.
Basically.
This is it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hippie. I'll work with you. I'm not saying I like you. I'm not even saying that I want to help you, but I'll work with you just so we can get out of this alive.
I don't need to fucking like you either.
Huh?
I want to survive, and I want to find out what happened.
I think I can work with you in this common goal. I want to get out of here as well. I don't have time to waste sitting around
The-
this prison.
A truce then.
The truce.
I'm testing swinging the axe. Just doing some quick moves. Just
Okay.
getting used to the movement with the axe.
From there, I'm gonna find the bow that was on the floor and try use this string to repair my crossbow.
Okay. Can you roll a dex check to see if you are able to repair your bow with this string?
No, I can't because that was a 4 plus 1, so that's 5.
Oh. You're not able to get this thing to because the way your bow works, you've got 2 sort of pulleys on the side, and you have to try and tie it in. You have to feed the thread through, tie it in, and it obviously has to be quite tight.
Yeah.
But you just can't get it to thread through correctly. So you are welcome to try again.
With the other side of the other string, I would like to attempt to try and fix my bow again. I feel like this is going to be a few attempts.
I'll just hope
Oh.
you
We're
don't
just
get
gonna be
that
here.
one and
Okay,
destroy.
this time 15 plus 1, so 16.
All right. So you've managed to do it. You've managed to repair your bow.
Yes!
Why are you doing that? So, why not use it for firewood now that it's useless?
That in character.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Shut
So
your
ahead of
fucking
you,
mouth, this
I
is
don't know
an
if anyone else.
important
I don't know if anyone else wants to do anything else, but so obviously the way you have you can see that there are clearly 2 doors leading out
I
of
want to
here.
perception check this one.
Okay.
To be honest,
Roll.
but I don't know what my bonuses are because my character sheet isn't loading. Woo! Sorry, all the technical difficulties. I'll just roll an out 20 and we'll be fine.
That'd be
A
fine.
19.
That's pretty good though.
That'll do.
19. Whatever your
Don't
bonus
take
is,
the
going to be the same answer anyway. So you can hear 2 people talking to each other.
And I'm looking through the keyhole. Can I see anything else?
Yeah. Okay. So you can see 2 people in that room. One of them is in quite heavy duty armor.
Ooh.
The other one is in a bit more lighter clothing. Both armed, and they're sort of sitting at either ends of a table talking to each other. They're having a conversation about sort of guard-related things. You can't really make out the finer points of their conversation. You can hear sort of key words like prisoners and something about a deal, and a gift of some description.
Can
My
I?
ring,
But
isn't
you
it?
can't really hear.
Can I do the same on
You
this
can't.
door?
You can't hear much else.
It's going to be my ring, isn't it?
Okay.
Gift.
Okay, so
So
I'll
then
listen
roll
first.
for perception.
I forgot my perception. 16 total.
16 total. So you can. So how are you doing this? Are you listening or are you looking?
I'll
or...
listen first, and then depending on what I hear, I might look through the door.
So you can't hear anything.
At all? Wow.
You can hear. Actually, saying that, you can hear light dripping, but that's
Huh.
about it.
Can I look through the keyhole? Let's see what's going on.
So you can't see much. It looks. I mean, it's very dark.
Really?
You can make out water, but that's about it. You can't really see much else. It's like a pool of water on the floor, but that's about it. You can't make out much because it's just so dark in there.
Well, we have a chance. Anybody got a key for these shackles? They're not exactly
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Can I discreetly
conspicuous.
try the key on my shackles and see?
Not that I'm trying to give anyone a little nudge there or anything.
Okay. You don't need to really roll for this because it's a key. I think
Yeah.
basic hand-eye coordination. You can put a
You're
key in
gonna
a
work
thing.
on that.
Roll a nat one and just smash the key on my wrist.
Yeah, can you imagine? Key just snaps. So no, it doesn't
It doesn't
it doesn't
fit.
work.
Man, what
So-
does this key do? God.
One thing I will mention. So the way this key is, it's not a long neck key. It's like a standard sort of jaggedy key,
Okay.
Is it like a deadbolt door key thing?
Okay.
Whatever they're called.
kind of. Yeah, like the kind of D you'd open your front door.
Like
Yeah,
a flat,
sort of with.
flat door key.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not one of those long ones that you'd open up a shed or something.
Traditional door.
I heft my great axe and I say, I wonder if this could work. I could.
I'm going to pipe in with. I've got a healing kit on hand for when it goes horribly wrong.
I mean, I'm not going to use the sharp.
You're healing.
I can use the butt. I can use.
Remember,
the back of the axe.
It only stabilizes someone. I know.
Well, it's a great axe. Remember, so it's bladed on both sides.
Is it?
So
Mhm.
it's bladed.
Yeah, but
It's,
not
it's
on the
like
bottom.
a. It's like a. No, not on the bottom, obviously. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about the bottom. I thought you meant the back side
Yeah,
of it.
No, you're
butt.
just going to use the shaft.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I
Just
thought you
like-
meant. Okay, never mind.
So,
was going
so
to
I
use
point
the
to the
shaft.
table. I point to the table and say, "Lay it on there, and I'll crack it."
I'm not going over there. I don't know if anybody wants to.
Da 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 da. Your wound spell prepared.
Bodhi.
I'll roll. A
Don't
strength.
worry, I have a cure wound spell prepared if you if you fuck this up.
So I rolled an 18 total for this.
What I'm going to do is you're going to need to roll a dex check and then a strength check because you need to see if you even hit the cuff.
Can that 18 be my dex check then?
Technically, no, but yeah, well, I'll allow it this time. So roll your strength.
Save me,
You
Sonny.
shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay, so that's a
Right, Connor.
13 total. So not too strong, but strong enough.
Yeah. So, yep, you managed to break the hinge on both the shackles.
See?
Aramil's free.
Okay.
I just attempt to one hand rip them off me.
Talion,
Okay, strength check.
come over here. Trust burns both ways.
I do
That's
not,
a
I don't
19.
trust the dragon.
Yep. So you managed to do that as well. So you've managed to rip both your shackles off.
Okay, I'd like to go over to Talion and attempt to use my. No, I can't do that.
What did you want to do?
I was thinking about using my thorn whip in like a really tiny scale and
Just
try to
smacking it
wiggle
off.
the hinge out and break the chain that way. I don't know if I can do that. It's a cantrip.
Can I try and rip mine off as well then?
They're like proper thorns, though. They're not going to be that small.
Yeah.
Can I try and rip mine off?
So
Just 'cause you saw
you
me.
can, yeah.
15 plus.
How are you with heat? Because I can
I
light
got
like
19,
candles.
but I don't know if that's bad because I'm.
Nice. So, yep. No, you rip yours off as well.
Awesome. Alright. Can I push against this door that I'm in front of? Does it open or is it locked?
Hold on. Come here,
It's
little fella. Let me help you with those. I'd like to attempt to
I've
get
kinda gone.
his shackles off. Oh, wait, is this...
Jeff's
My
already got
shackles
stuck.
have already gone.
No, alright, his shackles are already...
They literally
Right.
melted apart as I ripped them off him.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Who's still got shackles on then, or is everyone
One
good?
of us off now.
So no, I think
We're all done.
you're all done.
All good, okay.
We're all covered in blood.
One thing I'll also mention is both these doors are the same consistency of the door when you went into the storeroom.
Okay.
We
Okay.
can kick through it.
Is,
Can I look
this
through
one-
the keyhole of this
Locked.
door and look in?
We've done that. It's
Yeah.
dark on the other side.
Yeah, but I have a druid craft that allows me, if I can see a candle, I can light it.
Ah, that's
Ah, that's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah? Do I need to
Perception?
do this in the
Perception?
multiplayer?
Oh yeah,
If you want
Probably.
to.
Actually, yeah, we should probably be. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So 14.
Okay, that's 14 plus... Where's my perception? I've forgotten it. Whether plus 3. Okay, 17.
Pretty good.
Okay. So you see the same stuff. So you see just a pool of water. You can't. As far as you can tell, the walls are just stone, but you can't even see the back wall.
Can
Okay,
I-
so I can't see any candles.
Can I push against it and see if it gives way at all? Does it open?
It's locked. It's locked.
It's locked. I don't really want to. Oh man, I don't want to break it down because.
I
it
really
defeats
feel
the
like
point
we
of
should
sneaking.
go and
I
see
think
what
this one.
these two are talking about with that wheel. We need to just.
I agree.
They might have a certain ring
Ooh,
with them.
ooh, guys, shall I freak them out?
Know
If
where
I
a certain
can
ring is.
A ring.
Is the room lit
Well,
up?
I don't know. There might
I,
be. A
I
ring.
go and break. I go and kick the door down.
Oh, come on,
Well,
let
you
me
don't
freak
know.
them
You
out
don't. No,
first.
no.
Geofe
He didn't
said
say
maybe
there
a
was a ring.
Geofe said
He's just
maybe a
talking
ring.
about it.
No,
No.
wait, Matt.
He was taking that out of
Matt,
character.
before you do
Oh,
that,
okay,
let me
that's-
freak them out
okay,
and turn
okay,
all the
look,
lights
I
out.
didn't know that was out of RP. Okay, I didn't know that was out of RP.
No, that was part of RP. I just said that there might
Oh, was
be
it?
the ring.
Okay, okay. He did
Oh,
say-
okay, yeah.
he
So
did say
you
that.
I
said
don't
it's
know.
maybe a ring.
There might be.
I hear
I'm
ring,
not
so
saying
I go kick the door down.
Wait.
Ah,
Let me
hell.
please
I
just
go- I
turn all
go
the
kick the
lights
door
out
down.
in there, and then you can
You
kick the
can't
door
stop
down.
him.
I go
Unless
kick
you
the door
unless you try and strength check against him, he's going to kick this door down. So
Okay, fine.
you've got a
Kick
choice.
the door down.
I just want
Right.
to make it
Roll
clear
it-
while
roll
they're
your
doing
strength.
that, I'm gonna do something
Oh,
else.
do it
So
now.
I don't want to be involved with this. Whatever's going on.
Oh, okay, roll your strength check.
Oh, that's a 8 on teal.
Do you need to be by the door first?
Yeah.
8.
Plus
On
what?
teal,
Oh,
it's
wait.
an 8.
Plus what?
Okay, plus.
No, it's
No,
3
no,
plus
it's an 8
5, so it's
total.
an 8.
Oh well.
But I can give you a roll of d4 and add that to your thing if you want.
Yeah, can they do that?
I'll
Can
work
they
it out
push
on
against it?
No, it's
It's,
nothing.
it's one of my
Go on then.
cantrips.
I know, but it's
guidance
not worth
for
it on an 8.
Well, you never know. It might push him over the edge.
It's quite a thick door, though.
No, it's just the same door
It's
as
a
the
standard
storeroom. So
Go for it.
I know it
Okay.
looks thick, but
Yeah,
it's,
go for it. If
Go for it,
Brandon,
go for it.
it only would.
do it. Go for it.
It's that's a 4. There you go.
Oh, wow, so that's
12.
12. 12.
Nice. So yeah, you basically managed to bust this door down.
Haha.
Woo!
Sweet.
And you
Talion, are
see-
you going to help us or what?
I was gonna at the same. Oh man, I don't know. I'll wait. I'll see what happens. Hang on. I'll come over because I hear the door being kicked
I'm
in.
going to be here just to keep an eye on you as well as be behind them.
So I heard the door being kicked in. So I guess I'll come over and just be like, oh, what's going on here?
Come on. I'm trying to get this in the right amount there.
Oh no,
Whoa.
I've seen that big guy before.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have seen that guy before.
I haven't.
We're screwed. What are they?
My
standing
ring!
over? Is that a table with a light on it?
And charge it with a great axe over my head.
So hang on, okay, hang on, wait a minute.
Hold a
So-
second.
Obviously, you've seen these, you see these two guys, and you basically, he's actually gotten, as bad as this sounds, basically you've gotten to the point where the guy is retracting his arm as if he's given him something, and the other guy in his hand, his hand is open. You can
Well.
see a very distinct, well, especially for Starkriek, can see a captain's insignia ring in his hand.
Fucking
Yes.
that
Shit's
guy
gonna
is
hit the fan.
dead. I go, my
Here we
ring
go.
with my axe charging right at him.
So before you can do that, everyone will have to roll it initiative because this is combat.
We're not doing this in the
20,
mod.
so 20,
Are we? We're doing this in our own.
23.
Yeah,
Are we just rolling this ourselves? You're on the site.
Yeah.
roll this yourself.
Also, I can't use the site
16.
internet's being way too slow, just in general.
Plus one.
23.
I've got
11.
This guy is
I'm just doing.
dead.
I'm pretty.
Well,
far
you
back.
say that, right?
I rolled a 23, so there's no.
Yeah, no, but you are close enough. You're close
Oh, wait,
enough.
you-
You're close enough
you-
to
You
do.
get 23 on initiative.
Yeah.
It's
I rolled a
like
nat
plus
20.
ridiculous.
And
Oh,
then
is it plus
my,
dex?
my dex is plus 3.
Oh, in that case I got
Oh,
13.
close.
But no, that makes a difference.
I got 16 total.
I got 16.
Hang on.
Oh wait, we
need
both
to
got
do
16
this.
total.
So 22, and
23.
you got 23. Talion,
13 total.
Aramil,
16 total.
Geofe.
16 total.
Right, Aramil,
Again.
Geofe, you will need to re-roll again.
4. Plus 1,
12.
5, sorry. 5 total. I think you win.
12.
12. You do, yeah. Okay. 16. And I need to roll for that guy. Plus. Where are you? 3. My rolls are just fucking awful.
Good.
12. That plus what his dex is. That and your armor is that. And I need to roll for your health.
It's going to be like
Where it's
3 D100s, isn't it?
Matt, if it's anything like last time, we're buggered. Oh, actually, you might be
Fine.
better with this amount of people, but still.
I think it'll be fine. I've got a great axe. It deals 1 more damage. Then
Yeah, but you're also out of your breath.
You were breath is only a D2, D6, so it's 12 max.
And you're also lower on health.
That's
true.
Brandon can,
Right,
Gale can stabilise me whenever he wants, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I do have cure,
So,
but I have to get to you first.
So you basically see. So basically, as you, because again, talking is free action. So he doesn't even look at you, and he basically says, "Accept this ring. I will deal with these guys. You can, leave.
Oh,
Don't worry."
The guy with the ring gets away.
Wait, the guy with the ring.
But obviously, he'll only be able to move on his turn anyway. So at the moment, it's Starkriek's turn.
So wait, the
So who
dude
has
with the
the-
ring
so-
said,
so who
"I'll
has
take
the
care of
ring?
these guys."
Yeah, which one has the ring?
No, the one okay.
Which
The
one?
guy in the
There's a yellow one.
purple feathers has
Yeah.
the ring.
And he
Feathers.
said to the others, "You go. I'll take care of these guys."
Yeah. So this
No, the one
guy,
in the red.
He's pretty confident, isn't he? Okay.
the one in the red, one with the red feather,
Yep.
said he'll take care of you guys, the guys.
Okay.
And so the pink hair, the pink feather, is the one who's got the ring, who's going to be leaving.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I charge straight to the guy with the purple feathers with my axe,
All
great
right.
axe, over my head to
Can
slash
you
right
roll-
down at his face.
Can you roll a strength check?
What?
That's at 18.
Because he's going to try and stop you. He can obviously. He's so
18 plus 5, so it's 23. Yeah, 23.
So you manage to get to the guy. He tries to stop you, but you manage to push right through him.
How can he stop me
Wait.
when?
What? Who? Where?
How can he stop me when he's not his turn?
The
to
guard, the
move?
red
I go
guards for you.
I go that way.
So
Just charge
he's
right.
anyway. You reach the guy anyway.
Okay. I attack him, obviously. So that's a 16 plus, what was it, 7, I think my attack roll is.
Okay.
Plus 7, so that's what, 20... I can't do maths. 23
roll.
again,
Christ.
I think. 16
Alright.
plus 7.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then I rolled a
a hit.
d12, which is a 12. Oh, plus 5, which is my strength, so that's 17 damage.
Okay.
That guy is not going to be alive.
So yep. So you managed to kill him
Oh,
quite
yeah.
quite convincingly, because he's only a noble. He's only a messenger. So he dies to that pretty quickly. So the ring just rolls along the floor.
Okay, I've done my actions, so I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
I got
you
my
can't
ring.
think. So
Get off
Geoff-
that thing, Starkriek.
Geoff-
Yep, that's my next.
Okay. I never actually used my
it's Geoff's turn.
club during the last episode, so I don't know how combat actually works because I can only ever did magic. But I'm gonna run like round here and round, and I'm following Starkriek's lead. I'm gonna my great club smack him in the kneecaps
He's already dead.
if I can.
He's dead.
He's already
Oh
dead.
shit! Oh well, I'm gonna just attack this guy. Sorry, I was too busy talking slow.
He's dead.
Charge at this guy with his kneecaps.
Roll.
I'm
Roll.
just gonna cap him. So that's a
Okay. Roll to hit.
15. Is it plus anything?
Okay.
Or is it just straight
Plus
D20?
strength.
Strength in this instance.
Oh shit, that's a 14 total then.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
No. So basically,
Oh, that
when
was a
you
waste
go
of
to
total.
kick him, he shoves his hand out and he just pushes you to one side. Like with no
I was
effort,
gonna hit
like swatting a child. You don't take any damage. You're not on the floor, but essentially what ends up happening is you go to kind of like run and kick, but he kind of
Yeah.
pushes you,
Wait, kick.
and you're because you go to hit him in the kneecaps, don't you?
Hit him with a
I
club.
was gonna- Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, well either way it
'Cause I'm
works,
short.
doesn't matter. So you go running in with the club, he just manages to push it out the way, and you kind of like go back a bit further. So he kind of pushes you, and you keep your momentum keeps you
Okay.
running a little bit. I
I'll
can't
be
move
down
your
here
character because my thing's being there. You're down there. Okay. So
Falling
it's
apart.
Aramil's turn next.
Really? Okay. I thought
Yeah.
I was quite low. Could I use my cantrip Thorn Whip to attempt to get this guy's legs and like grab him and then pull him so he's prone?
You can try.
Okay, that's. If it's magic, does it have a modifier or a proficiency bonus or anything?
No. We went through this last time.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, you can't use Thorn Whip
Why?
because Thorn Whip requires a material to use.
Ah.
It requires the stem of a plant with thorns. So unless you have something like that, you can't use it.
Oh, nice.
damn.
Well then.
Okay, that's fair.
So
Fine.
because some moves require regents to use, so that is one of them.
I'll pick you a flower
I-
if we make it outside.
The minute we get outside, I'm getting something with thorns and I'm putting it in my pocket.
A rose.
A rose, yeah. Okay, I am going to use my crossbow then and
Okay.
attempt to shoot him in the knee.
Go on then.
I was an adventurer like you, but
Sick and everything. The crossbow.
Okay, so that's 17 total.
Okay,
Is that a hit?
and then roll for that's a hit. So roll for damage.
Okay, 1d8. One plus one, so that's 2.
At least you got
Such a shame.
scratches him.
Right, so you deal 2 damage to him. So it goes into his knee. Well, when you hit his knee, it just kind of scrapes the skin. So
Okay.
it whizzes past, but it takes like a scratches his skin. He draws blood, but he doesn't seem too bothered about it. Right, Talion's next.
Ah.
Talon, you got a little run to do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can't even reach him really, can I? From my,
Yeah, you can use your free movement.
Yeah.
Free, free action.
I'm a little nervous off this guy. I don't really feel like dying here.
Don't
I'll
worry, you won't.
Can I use my
Protect
short?
you.
Huh?
We'll protect you.
Can I use my short bow?
It's going to be up to me first.
Yeah, if you want.
So what I'm gonna do is I don't really like the look of this guy, and I also didn't want to run into the room like the Dragonborn did. So I'm just gonna draw my short bow from here, and I'll fire at him.
Go on then.
Okay, so D20
Roll to
strength check
attack.
again.
Actually, because it's I should have done this on the crossbow. It's your dex,
It's my
not your
dex.
strength, because you're using a ranged weapon.
Right, it's gonna be a little
So it's your.
trickier then.
I did
Oh,
know
I
that.
thought
I
that-
already
okay.
used my dex.
Okay. You got what?
We're experienced.
Well, I missed basically.
What is it? What was it?
I rolled a 2, so 2 plus 2 is 4.
All right, that's a miss. So you basically go to it and it just whizzes past him.
Oops.
It goes through the feathers. It doesn't even.
Can't trust you
Okay,
doing anything
so-
fucking right.
I didn't even want to run into the room. You
By the way,
this.
if anybody finds a plant with thorns during this dungeon, I don't know why, but let me know.
Why you would? Right. So it's his turn next. I wonder who he's going to attack.
It's going to be the people who's been throwing arrows
Even
at him.
gnome.
Oh yeah, not the guy who just killed the person he was talking to.
Nah,
So he's obviously going to go for the Starkriek right now.
fuck.
So he whips out a scimitar and he goes to
fucking
attack you.
scimitars.
Yes! When we kill him, I'm taking that.
Oh shit, I want to say this
Are
out.
you proficient in a scimitar?
Yes.
Are you actually?
Oh,
Alright.
cool.
All right, he
Or do
hits
you
you.
wish you were proficient?
Fuck.
He hits you. 4. I don't know how much health you got, but this could hurt you very, very bad.
Oh, shit.
4 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's, how much health have you got left? After
4. I've got 4
Oh,
left.
shit.
4 left. That's enough. That's enough. I can hit him.
Right.
I can hit him pretty hard next. Let's be honest.
Right. So it's your turn.
I go, ha! What a weakling! And try and chop his head off with a side swipe of my axe.
Go on then.
That is a 15 plus 5. So that is a unnatural 20.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Oh, that's an 8 plus 5. That's 13. That's probably not as much as I hoped.
13.
Not as much as you hoped.
I was hoping for
That's
another
more than I could
17.
score if I got perfect.
I was hoping for another 17 just to try and.
Jesus.
But 13 should be
Alright.
enough. Should be pretty hefty.
So yeah, he so he sees your swing. He leans back. But you do cut across his chest,
Ooh. Is this just
which
bleeding
obviously will sting. Yeah, he's bleeding, but he's obviously. It was like, He tries to like suck it up. It obviously hurt, but he's just trying to suck up the pain. Alright, Geofe, your turn next.
Go on,
Okay.
Get your own back.
After being kicked aside, I'm gonna scramble to my feet and I'm going to use Radiant Flames. So he has to pass a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
We'll take off.
Or what was it? He has to,
He has to
what
get
was
higher
it?
than
What is it
12
that higher than 12? Was it? Okay.
on a dex
So is
saving
it-
throw.
Dex saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Which he does. Takes no damage.
God damn it.
So he just backsteps. It's no damage. He dodges it. So. Right. So Aramil, your turn.
Okay, I would. Best chance I got. Reload my crossbow and aim for the chest this time. Or
Okay.
where is he facing? Is he facing the same way as he's facing now? Or
Yeah. So he's
Unlike there.
facing. He's still facing Starkriek.
Starkriek.
okay, well I'd like to shoot him in the ribs then.
So he's about, yeah,
That is a
roughly.
11 plus what? Plus 1, so 12.
You miss.
Yep.
So it whips past him.
Damn.
Talion.
If you don't come in now, you've lost all respect from Starkriek.
I don't really care
Joking.
for Starkriek, to be honest. So that's not an issue. How injured does this guy look? Is he like still doing alright, or is he?
Not very.
He looks.
He's only got a slight cut on his leg and a cut across his chest.
He's looking pretty good then.
So he's still pretty much going.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for another
50
short bow.
Is that half damage?
So I use Dex. Oh, I got a natural 20. do I add the
Nice.
thing on top?
Crit.
That's just 2 hits.
Yeah. Here we go.
So
Short
you,
bow time.
yeah, so you basically get to hit. So you basically do to roll your damage twice,
So
but you only
my,
add your mod once.
what's my damage for
So whatever your
a short bow?
Hey,
short bow
you set 2
damage.
arrows.
Yeah. Can I buy 2 arrows at
Set two
once?
arrows, yeah. You can do that if you want. Yeah, that's more.
I'm gonna do that
that's
just
fine.
because it's badass.
It's 1d6. So you basically roll 2d6 plus your
Plus
dex modifier.
But just Dex on one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, only one. Yeah.
Okay. So the first one was 5 total, and
Yeah.
then a 4, so 9. And I want to fire them both at the same time, so
Right.
I just like string 2 arrows and then let them go.
Yeah. He managed to put them both in, and they basically like because he's got his back facing to you, so they both go into his sort of in his back of his shoulder.
Yeah, nice.
Which again, he's not too happy. He's not too happy about.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away there. That's
Right.
okay.
Yeah, exactly. His focus is purely on this Dragonborn. Anyway, he
Right.
wants to take the guy out because he's just ruined his whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
How bad are you
So-
going to kill me?
Yeah, well,
I'm-
that's what happens when you barge into a room and a cleaver guy. People tend to not react very well to it.
Well, you deserved it.
There's a slight reaction, you know?
So, yep, he definitely hits you.
Fuck.
So he rolls, and oh shit, that felt.
Oh, this could be.
So he deals 9 damage to you.
Oh, what?
I am definitely
Is
down.
he dead then? Is he dead? What
You're
happens?
on minus,
I'm not dead.
Well, -5.
Oh,
So what happens in this case? I've never played with someone who
If
went
he'd
below
crit,
zero.
if he'd crit you, So basically, the way death works, or how this works. So he enters a unconscious state.
Okay.
So on each of his turns, he will have to make what's called a death saving throw,
Brandon,
which is
go help him.
you roll a d20.
Okay.
So you roll a raw d20. If you get 0 to 10,
Yep.
it counts as a failure. If you roll 11 to 20, it's a success. The first one you get to 3 is what happens. So if you get 3 successes, they don't have to be in a row.
Yep.
So after 6 rolls, you're going to know at maximum, you're going to know what happens.
Okay.
If you roll 3 successes, you regain consciousness, but only have 1 HP. If you fail 3 times,
You're
you
dead.
die.
Shit.
If you fail 2 times and
Yeah.
roll a nat 20, you live.
Yeah. Well, if you roll any natural 20, you instantly stabilize.
So if you roll a nat 1, you
If
die.
if you roll a nat 1, you receive 2 failures.
Oh shit. Okay.
If
I've
you
realised. Yeah, go.
if you get attacked or hit in any way, it's an automatic failure. You get 1 failure.
Okay.
If you are stabilized by a player can stabilize you by succeeding a medicine check,
Looking
and you are instantly stabilized, or if they use an item that also does something like that, or a spell.
Sonny, I was going to say, what if I use Cure Wounds?
You have to touch him for that, though. don't you?
Won't work on it. Won't work on him. Won't work on him.
I'm
What
looking,
about
Because he has to be.
I'm looking at you, Geoff.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
You have to
Is it my go now
stabilize him
anyway?
before you can heal him.
Okay,
Is it-
stabilize
yeah,
him before you
my
can
go
heal him.
now.
So it's
recommend
because
taking the guy out first.
it's Starkriek's turn next. So roll your first death saving throw. That's a tongue twister and a half.
That's a 3.
Oh shit.
So that is 1 fail.
Remember what I did.
Yeah, that's my.
That's for inspiration
So
right there.
Geoff, it's your turn now.
This is what I'm here for. This is what
Bearing in
I've
mind-
done for the past.
Bear in mind, the guy is still around, so he's not going to let you do a check.
Sure he is.
I don't think you even do it outside. I don't think you can do medicine checks out of combat.
It doesn't matter.
Because-
I'm gonna run round. I run round. I run all the way
Okay.
around here.
All right.
And I get here. I'm going to use my cantrip called Spare the Dying. So I touch a living creature
Nice.
that has 0 hit points, and they become stable.
He is -5, so what happens there?
Does it? Yes, -5, but I don't think that.
I
think
don't think you can
that's
actually
okay.
go negative.
No, it just goes
No.
0.
Well, you can, because if you ever
If
get,
you go to negative,
if in
whatever your
any-
health is, you die.
yeah,
Whatever
you die outright. So if he had done another 6 damage on top of it somehow, like if he crit, he would have died outright.
Christ. I've got you
So,
back.
But I don't think you can
give you
actually
rations.
physically go to negative health, though, can you?
Kind of yes and no. So, for all intents and purposes, negative doesn't exist, but it's only there to just see if they die outright or not.
Yeah.
So I'm
So,
stabilized?
What does it say? What does it say? Do they stabilized? Yeah.
It touches living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
So
Okay,
I'm-
cool.
I'm
So
at
you're now
1.
stabilized, so
So
you
he
don't
comes
have
back
to
with
roll
1
anymore.
HP, basically.
So does that mean he's got 1 HP and he's on the
He's
floor?
got 1 HP. He's 1 HP, but he's prone.
Yeah.
Can,
Okay.
can he get up and do anything, or is he just like lying there?
Well, when it's my
In
turn,
his
I
turn.
could.
Yeah, okay.
Only in his turn.
I'm afraid
So it's,
Brandon might die next.
It's Aramil's turn now.
Okay, I'm going to basically take out, I'll put away my crossbow, take out my quarterstaff, run up and try to hit this guy directly on the head to distract him.
Okay. So roll for hitting.
Okay, 6 plus 4, so 10.
No, you miss.
Of course I do.
So
Got distracted, though.
basically, he sees it coming because he's got a keen sense of his surroundings,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically sees your staff coming and just grabs it
Oh, why the grab?
and just
Not
knocks it away.
again.
Single-handed.
Talion's turn.
Don't be a dick. We've truced.
We did truce, yeah.
This may be your saving grace for Starkriek now.
Yes, step up, Haiss. Step up that longsword.
I'm just trying to think what would Talion do. I will draw my longsword and I will go in.
Okay.
I think he's got one hand on my staff.
Yeah,
Should've-
I'll
Okay, roll
go.
to
I'll go for
roll-
the arm that's holding onto the staff. So I just want to like swing down and try and sever it.
Okay.
Um,
Roll to attack.
so it's my proficiency plus strength plus d20.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a 14, 18, an unnatural 20 because I get plus 6.
Right. You hit. So you hit his arm.
Okay,
So roll for damage.
and then I've changed it now, so because I haven't got dual wielding, so it's a d8, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, plus my strength.
Well, if you're using it two-handed,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
is it?
But his arm's sprained. His
Oh,
wrist is
yeah.
sprained. So you
Yeah.
can't.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll see if we can sort that out in a minute.
Okay, so a
Maybe.
d8 plus my strength, right?
Yep.
Okay, just checking I'm using the right one. Yep. 7 plus 4, 13.
13.
that's 11.
Oh yeah, shit, sorry.
Oh, hey.
Minus 11.
I don't know why I said 13. I was just like, maybe I just wanted to hit 13.
So you manage to cut off his left hand.
Nice.
Star Wars moment.
I'm gonna.
At which point he is not he's no longer able to retain his the pain. So he goes, ah, fucker.
I'll give a little nod to Aramil.
At which point he looks directly at you.
Oh.
You should bring yourself down now.
Further.
Actually, next to him.
Yeah, so you should have moved your character.
Oh, yeah, you need to move your
Move your
character.
character.
I suppose mine would be here, ish.
So he's gonna attack you next,
Okay.
Talion.
Can I block?
And he hit, no. He hit. What's your armor class? 13. Oh, he hit you. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
And he hits you for 5 damage.
Shit.
Shit, fuck you. You're taking nothing.
Right.
So I'm
So
gonna.
it's Starkriek. It's Starkriek's turn now.
Okay. So am I allowed to get up and hit him still?
Actually, you know what? I don't think that's what stabilizing does. You know.
While you look that up, I'm gonna draw my
Yeah,
curses
now.
quickly.
I seem to recall you have to actually sleep for a certain amount of time to actually become. I think you're unconscious when you're stabilized.
So does it just mean he stops
the book.
rolling against death?
He basically stops dying,
And then do we have to heal
but
him?
he is
to get him back?
he is
So what's going on with Starkriek?
stabilizing a creature. 197. Let's see what this says. A stable creature doesn't make death saving throws even though it has 0 hit points. Oh, so you are still at 0.
Okay.
So I guess he's just not bleeding out, or
but it
whatever,
does-
he's just lying there.
But it does remain unconscious.
Okay, so I've got no turns. So I can't do anything then.
If the creature stops being stable and must start making death saving throws again if it takes any damage. A stable creature that isn't healed regains one hit point after 1d4 hours.
Okay, so I roll a d4.
Well, you gotta wait
So,
that
well, no,
many
well,
hours, so it's
That's
sort of-
you can. Yeah, so you roll your d4.
But we can heal
I mean,
him.
it's basic
That's a 2.
2. So
It says
in
here the
2
best
hours, you regain 1 HP unless somebody heals you.
Okay.
We'll heal him
Yeah,
after the
Jeff,
fight,
that'd be.
So you're basically your turn is non-existent. You're not
Okay.
going to get a turn.
God damn it.
So it's Geoff's turn next.
Can I heal in combat?
Yes.
You can, but
Right,
you've got
do-
nothing to
do-
heal him with.
Healing check.
You've got
Does
healing.
the
You've got
first
nothing
aid
to
kit
heal him with.
stabilise him?
Only stabilizes. It doesn't heal anything.
I think we should deal with
Well-
the guy first though, and then we can heal Starkriek after.
Yeah,
And you've got
okay.
healing words.
Okay, so with Starkriek being stable now, I'm going
He
to
doesn't have
jump
any healing
over
words
his
left.
chest.
Because I cut this guy's arm off, and he still
I've
hit me
used
for
all my
5.
spell slots.
So I don't know how strong
okay.
he is.
This guy's
So healing words
single.
is a spell, so he has no spell slots.
Okay, I didn't realise.
Guys,
So you've
this
still got
guy's
a
gonna
turn.
single-handedly take us on.
Can I pass through this square where Starkriek is? Or am I
So
allowed
bad.
to pass through that?
Yeah. He's on the floor. Well, you have to step over, him, but he's on the
yeah,
floor.
so,
Yeah.
I mean, so I'm going to
That's a big body to step over.
with my little legs
Climbs a little bit.
Yeah.
Climb a little bit.
off his chest and swing at this dude again with my club. So
Okay. Roll to hit.
it's just a d20, isn't it?
Yeah, -1 because of your strength.
Is that actually just?
Yeah.
Well, that's a 17 minus what? 16 total.
Should hit.
You hit him.
Oh,
Nice.
sick. So
Roll for
how does
damage.
it work?
So your
It's
damage is because it's a great club, isn't it? So it's 1d8
yeah.
That's so amazing.
minus
Such a
1
little
because
one.
of your strength.
Okay.
So you could actually deal no damage. So
I
just
got-
hilarious.
Um,
Ping.
Where does an attack bonus and things come into it?
Sorry.
I've got an attack bonus of 1 and a proficiency bonus of +2. Where do they come in?
When you're trying to hit, but you hit anyway.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I do 2 damage.
So you rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3.
Right, so you deal 2
And
damage.
he's dead.
No. So he basically, like, you hit him, and like
It's like
He
being
just-
punched by a child.
blood can't, like, he's got a little bit of a blood on his lip, but he doesn't seem to care.
Guys, like,
He's still looking. He's still looking at Talion. So it's Aramil's turn.
he's turned away from me now, and he's looking like at Talion, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I've got hold of my
Yeah.
quarterstaff. Okay.
Yep.
I'd like to, with both hands, restrain him by his neck.
Ah, nice.
Okay, we're gonna
My
go.
quarterstaff.
We're gonna treat this as a grapple check.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to grapple him.
So,
So roll a strength check.
Okay.
And he's gonna roll a strength check.
Someone tells me he's
okay, I got total 13.
How much?
13 total.
So your staff
Stuff.
goes over him,
Mm.
and it presses against his neck. But what he's able to do, he's able to resist, not only push it away, but flip you over him
Oh, wow.
in the
Hold on,
process.
so I'm over here now.
Yeah. And obviously, the resulting thing has put you on the ground.
Hmm.
With shot.
Actually, no. You know what we'll do? We'll do roll a dex check.
Roll dex check.
You're as nimble as madness. So
Yeah, he jumped on the table when I threw it at him in the bar.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's 18 plus 1, so that's 19.
right, you're able to, when you flip, you're able to push off the wall and land safely on the ground.
Hey.
Yoga.
Matrix style.
Nailed it.
Right.
My dexterity is
So,
that high.
Talion, you're next.
How close is he to me, and how pissed off
Yeah.
does he look?
very.
He is in your face and looking at you with murderous intent.
So there's no way I can create enough distance to keep him off me.
Coward.
He would get an attack of
Massive
opportunity
cowardice.
no matter what you try.
Okay.
Yeah, no chance.
Alright, let me think.
Go straight for the stab.
You got to kill him now.
Kill him.
Yeah. Can I go for his other arm? What's his weapon? What's he got?
Scimitar.
Scimitar.
A scimitar. Okay. Yeah. Can I go for like his other arm / hand / whatever?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. So I get +6 on my rolls. So I got 18.
Nice.
And then
That's
if
a
I
hit.
roll 8, which is not that one. This one. Ah, fuck. 6 total.
6 total. Okay. So you managed to cut, sort of down his arm.
Mm.
It doesn't come off, but he does have a sizable cut. With blood just streaming down his arm.
Is he still okay after his arm's missing? Like, is he standing and fine?
He's in pain. I mean, but the thing is, remember, it's 6 seconds per thing, so he hasn't got
yeah.
enough time to bleed out.
Okay.
So, blood is coming out of his arm.
Is he holding his scimitar?
Yeah, in the other arm.
I thought so. I'm just checking. Has he not, lost grip by that awful cut that he just got?
No, he's managed to.
Ah, shit, that's what I was
hold
going
on to
for.
it.
I figured if he
Shot.
dropped the weapon, I would have been completely fine. But
Right, the guard's turn. He's still looking at you because you did chop his hand off.
Arthur tried to grapple him.
He's actually Yeah, but he threw him,
Jesus
but he's too.
Christ, Talion, blame someone else.
Yeah, but the way he's looking at it is you were able to cut his hand off.
Yeah.
All the druid did was try to strangle him, but got thrown across the room.
I failed.
Someone tells me his hand.
So,
got
you're the-
and then
You're the most threatening thing in the room at the moment, so he's going to try and get rid of you.
I mean, I'm flattered, but I'm also a bit upset.
Right, he's going to scimitar you again. And he hits. You have 2 unconscious people at this rate.
Turns what he hits.
Oh god.
And he deals 8 damage to you.
Fuck, I'm out. Yeah.
Oh no.
You fall to the floor.
Wait, actually, let me check. Where's HP?
So
Oh,
we'll
no,
skip,
I'm out, yeah.
we'll
No, I'm
skip
done.
to... We'll skip to Geofe now.
Have I had any damage taken? I think I... Oh, I had 2 damage.
No, you are at full
Oh,
health.
I didn't have
You're
any.
at full health.
Burger. Right. I'm not. My attacks do no damage to him, so I might as well try and stable. Actually, I can wait around. Sorry, Haiss. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame, so he has to do his spell save DC.
Yep. Which is 12 to beat, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he manages to dodge.
Ah.
So it's Aramil next.
I don't know if any of you
The
want
main-
to tell me to not do this,
What do
but
you
I'm thinking of using my Thunder Wave spell on him.
I'm already dead, so I don't care.
I whispered to you. I think you should heal Matt. Because he does so much damage that he's like quite a chance to survive in here.
Yep. If
Yeah,
you heal
exactly.
him, if you heal him, he's conscious again.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm close enough to Matt now, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are, yeah.
I'll use Cure Wounds on Matt.
Okay.
How
Yep.
does Cure Wounds work? Hold on.
So I think it's like 1d8
you roll a
plus your
1d8.
something.
Constitution.
Your constitution. Then.
My
Your
Constitution.
spell casting ability modifier, whatever that is.
Your spell valuing, yeah, whatever that is. What's your spell casting ability?
I have no idea.
modifier?
Oh,
It's-
I have no idea.
Probably
I have a
wisdom.
plus.
I think it's
Oh,
yeah,
I
wisdom
have
or
a plus
intelligence.
5
or
spell
something.
attack bonus. That's all I got.
It's an
No.
attack bonus though, which
Yeah.
I think is
No,
different.
that's attack bonus.
That's an attack bonus.
No, that's not what I think.
You'll have a spell casting ability,
So-
so mine's wisdom.
Well, that'll be 3.
Whatever the wisdom
Because
bonus is.
your attack bonus is
Oh,
whatever
wisdom.
it is plus.
It'll be my wisdom, won't it? Just my
Yeah.
plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so one, and it's an automatic working job. So I'll roll that.
Yeah, D8 plus.
5 plus 3, 8.
Oh, that's perfect.
Nice.
8 health points straight on Matt right there.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
So you get
Okay.
healed for 8.
I
so
scream,
we-
whack up, ping. Do that.
Right, we're back to the guard again. So he's going for Aramil now.
Of
Because he hasn't
course.
quite realised that Starkriek is alive yet. So
Oh,
he
this is
rolls
gonna
to
hurt.
attack and hits you. Oh, that is going to hurt.
Uh-oh.
So that deals 9 damage to you.
Oh my god!
How much health have you got total?
I've got 3 left now.
Wow. This
Wow.
guy's just.
Okay,
Good
we're back.
hell.
We're back up to Starkriek.
Okay, so I'm.
So
putting
I was
this out.
reading this. You are able to actually stand up and attack.
Okay, I
So
do
what
that.
happens is when you stand up, it uses half your walk distance.
Mm. Okay.
But if you're standing up and hitting the guy next to you, yeah, for all intents and purposes, you can stand up and hit him.
Yeah, I do that. I aim for his head to cleave off his head.
Thank you. Cut his head
Okay.
off. please.
That is 17 plus 5, which is 22.
Yep, that's a hit.
Plus 9 plus 5, it's 14.
You roll so well, it's great.
Come on.
21. Whoop, that's
Off with his head.
21 minus 14. Nope, that's not what that is. 9 is 14. Right. So you manage. You don't quite hit his neck, but you do manage to go into this part here, and you actually manage to cut off his left arm. So he lost his hand, but you've now just done away with the whole rest of that left arm. His left arm is just gone.
Kick him back.
At
Oh,
which point
please.
he is screaming in pain. Like he is in a lot of pain. Like
Someone-
blood
if you wanna
is
just
now
go kick him
leaving
back,
his body at a
I'd
much
like
more
that.
alarmed rate. So
Someone
yeah,
do any damage.
it's Geofe is next.
Kick him back.
Okay,
Go him.
yep. I'm gonna swing at him with my great club. So,
I'll stabilize
Okay.
Talion. Starkriek.
uh,
So,
so it's a D20 plus my proficiency bonus plus my attack bonus
Correct.
minus. 1 for strength. So that's
Yeah.
a 12.
You don't hit him. So in his floundering around with his arm missing, you just managed to miss where he was. All right, who's next? Aramil.
I'm going to take this chance while he's a bit more hindered to stabilise Talion.
Okay, do your medicine check to stabilize.
I want him alive, and he can't die on me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should
Yep.
have done that.
14 plus 5, that's 19.
Nice.
I have no idea what the check is, but I am assuming that is more than enough
I'll be
to
really worried if
do that.
19's not
So
enough.
I would imagine, yeah, I would, yeah, I'd be surprised.
I'll be up, I'll move the car.
Oh, a successful successful 10 wisdom medicine check. So yeah, that's more than enough. So you are now our Talion is now stabilized.
Awesome.
Can you roll a D? It's not going to make a difference, but roll a D4
Me?
to see how long you're going to take to become conscious again.
1.
An hour.
So okay, that's pretty good.
Oh.
So only an hour will need to pass for you to gain one health.
Cool.
So it's the guard's turn. I mean, this guy is in a furious rage right now because you've just cut off his hand and his arm. So he is not.
I'm laughing. My character is
So,
laughing.
Again, because you now you've cut off his arm. He's going to try and attack you again.
Of course he is. And I'm dead again.
So, probably.
Well, he's going to be hindered.
Yep. So he hits you. I'll laugh you go unconscious again. For 7 damage.
Oh, that's
Oh.
close.
He's got 1
Like
HP.
I healed you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, shit.
One. That's fine. That's
Okay, so we are. That's okay. So now we're back onto Starkriek.
I finished the job.
Finish him.
Yeah.
What's that? That's 13. That's 18 total.
That's a hit. Roll for
And
damage.
7 plus 5, so 12.
So how are you attacking him?
I'm aiming for his head again. Just.
Yeah. So, what his head? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So his head basically just splits. It completely
Yeah.
removes
There we go.
from his body, and he just falls to the floor. Battle done. You managed to beat the guard.
I'm standing over him saying, "That teaches you to take my fucking ring."
Speaking of, do you want to go pick that up?
As I limp over to pick up the ring because obviously I'm quite badly.
Yep. So the ring is over here. There.
Yeah, so
So
I go pick up the ring, and I now have my captain's ring back.
Okay, I'm going
And
to...
I put it on my finger.
Okay. Can you quickly roll a perception check? Starkriek.
That's 11
the right ring.
plus
I bet it's a different ring.
perception and wisdom. Yep, that's 12.
12.
Yep.
So you hear on the other side of that door
Yep.
something speaking, and it's speaking to you in Draconic, and it sounds like it's in a lot of pain.
Oh,
And you can hear it saying, "Help me."
what's it? This door.
This door.
I try and open the door.
It's locked.
Oh, try the key.
I've got it.
I try and
Well,
kick it down.
before you do anything else with that door, it's everyone else's. We'll go let everyone else do what they want to do.
Am I just lying on the ground?
Okay,
Still.
cool. I'd like
Oh, yeah, we should probably heal him.
I would like to pry the scimitar from the dead man's hand.
Yep, that's
And
easy
drop-
enough for you to do.
Basically, drop my quarterstaff. So I can't carry
Okay.
that many weapons.
Fine. What are you efficient in scimitars?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What is the
It's
scimitar?
basically the same
Scimitar
as my.
is a martial melee weapon.
It's basically the same
can
as
use martial.
my
Quarterstaff.
quarterstaff, except I prefer the look of the scimitar.
Scimitars are awesome.
Plus, I can when I eventually do get my shield.
It's not actually. It's not the same.
This
a
one's
scimitar.
D6.
No, it is, but I don't
Finesse.
know whether you're actually proficient in it. Oh, you are. It actually specifically says scimitar.
I am,
Nice.
bitch.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, yes, you are. Yes, you are. My bad. Yep.
Did my
Pick
research.
that up. No, yeah, you don't have a problem using that.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there a way that I can heal Talion without having to wait an hour? Like, just with a medicine check or something?
I was going to get in here.
Not-
I've got some rations.
not
I'd
really,
like to
no.
split out between the group.
Because the
Just
thing
force
is, he's
feed him.
unconscious. So you could feed him stuff, but he's unconscious. So
Oh, is he still
that's
unconscious?
the issue you've
Yeah, I'm
got.
design here.
There's
Yeah.
no medicine type thing that I can do to make him magically better.
Not
can't
not that I know of. No.
Okay, so for a second,
Oh.
I'd like to eat one of my rations.
Okay.
How much health does that give you? Am I still on
Um,
full health?
There is.
Yes.
Yes. He had no interest in trying to defeat
Three-
this gnome that's trying to hit his
battles.
ankles.
I haven't been hit once.
Then
Then again, I haven't
Sunny,
done
sorry,
damage,
how much
but-
do I put for rations? 1 HD.
I think we always did it as what 1d4 plus your Constitution modifier
Okay.
because there is nothing in the book, so I just make it up.
You could always kind of stick one down my throat and see if that heals me.
Doubt it. I'll choke you.
It's not going to.
Yes.
Probably, yeah,
Okay,
you
that's-
probably end up choking.
Make the chew motions as well.
3 plus...
Yeah.
Was it my Constitution modifier?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 plus 4, so 7.
Wow.
I've got a
That's an
higher
OP.
Constitution. I OP that.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's
Are you
10.
Starkriek, you're still on. You're still on 1, aren't you?
Yeah, I was going to say I'd like to give my other ration to Starkriek.
I'm too busy trying to get this door down, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
will accept it later.
yeah, of course.
I'm trying to use. I'll use the axe to try and break the door down.
Where's
Okay.
Roll strength
Wait.
Break
check.
like a fireman's axe.
I'm going to do guidance. Can I guidance you?
Well, I
Which is
rolled
the-
Yeah, if you
18 plus 5, so that's 23. So I hardly doubt you need to.
Yeah, that's true.
No, you probably
Sorry,
don't.
guys. I just need
Right.
to pop to the
So you-
blue quickly while you're discussing
Yeah.
amongst yourself what's happening.
Okay, cool.
+3 for the hell of it.
So you managed to break the door down,
Okay.
and it looks like it's a sort of it's another cell, but it's covered in hay. But what you find in the middle of the room is
A dragon!
It's a dragon.
you find a baby copper dragon.
Ah,
That's
interesting.
one of me.
Oh, let's ride it.
I go. Oh my god.
But as I've stated before, it looks like he's in a lot of pain. But you can't, roll a perception.
That's a 12 plus
Plus-
that's 13.
+4.
So you can't. But even though he's
+4.
even-
+4.
yeah, even though he's in a lot of pain, you can't see any discernible wounds on him.
Do dragons count as beasts? Out of interest.
Yes.
Ah,
No, they count as
Oh.
dragonkin
dragonkin. Okay.
I go to him
or
in-
dragon.
speaking to him in Draconic, saying, "What have they done to you? What's happened?"
So he tries to speak and goes, head hurts.
Head hurts.
I try to investigate his head and see what happens. See why his head
Roll
was
perception. Roll perception.
Nat 20.
What's everybody doing?
Oh,
Oh,
this-
shit, what's
this-
happening?
We
Matt's found a
dragon.
baby dragon.
So he's basically found a dragon in a cell where
Outstanding.
it's in pain. It's a copper dragon as well, so it's the same type of dragon as Starkriek,
I could do animal
but a
handling.
baby version.
Maybe not for this.
But he's in pain, but they don't. There are no wounds on him.
I rolled a nat 20 on my perception.
But he's-
so-
He's I know, and I'm just filling Arthur in, and he's claiming that his head hurts. So Matt Starkriek's going to go investigate his head.
so I'm investigating.
Okay.
While he's
So as
doing-
you, okay,
Hold on a second, sorry.
Actually, yeah,
Is,
well,
is Talion alive now?
I'm just lying on the ground.
No.
basically.
Stabilized.
Oh, okay,
he's
stabilized.
still unconscious. He's stabilized but unconscious.
Okay.
Okay, so you look at his face, you can't see anything wrong with his face or his head. However, there is unusual activity in his eyes.
Oh no.
They seem to be flickering between two different colours of his normal eye colour and his eye colour, but surrounded by a purple and black hue.
Can I see if there's anything in the room that would be causing this?
Can we do an Arcana check?
You can if you were close to him, yeah.
Can someone else do an Arcana check and I'll plus for them?
I would like to do an Arcana check.
Go on then. Try doing an Arcana check. Go for it.
What is that? Is that my...
It will say.
What is Arcana?
It will say. It's part of
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay,
It's
plus
intelligence.
3, so
Wisdom.
14 plus 3 is 17.
It's intelligence. Plus another
So-
3,
17.
unnatural 20.
Plus another 3, so an unnatural 20.
Okay. So you can
That's great.
definitely tell that it's some kind of magic. However, you have never seen anyone ever use this kind of magic before. But you can definitely, it's something magic based. It's not, but because of the way it's reacting, you reckon that the person who's using it isn't anywhere close by.
Sonny, while I'm here,
Yes.
can I see their eyes right now?
Probably, yeah. Where are you standing? If you're standing right next to Starkriek, then yes.
He's got
Because the
so
way I
I-
envisage it is Starkriek's got his hands underneath the dragon's head, lifting it up so he can kind of see.
So I
quite
can see
clearly.
the purple and black hue.
Yeah.
I would like to do a history check
Ooh.
Go
on
for it.
when the stags were in pain.
Yep. Go for it.
Ah,
19 natural, and that is history, plus 3, so 22.
Can I do a history check?
So
See,
we'll
I've
get
seen
to.
it
Wait, hang on
in
1
time,
second. Yeah. So yeah, you have seen this exact thing before. This is exactly the same thing that was affecting those deers or those stag that you saw in that forest. Is that the dragon seems to be It seems to be a bit of a lesser form, but it seems to be showing the same issues. That in pain with no discernible wounds, weird hues to their eyes. They don't seem to be coherent very well, and anything like it's following the same. The only difference is it's sort of standing up, whereas those stags were lying down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to speak to Starkriek. Starkriek, I've seen this
Okay.
before. This is what me and Talion were fighting about. I thought it was him, but I was wrong. This is some kind of magic.
Can I do a history check as well? See, I've seen this in my time in the army.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a nat 1, so it's probably not.
No, you have never seen this before. You don't really get. You don't know what's going on. You just figure it's something that dragons can do, but you can't. You don't really know
But
what's
I know
going
he's
on with
in
it.
pain, so.
Well, you know he's in pain, but you
I
don't
see
you
the
don't
purple.
think that the eyes. Yeah, you don't. Well, you do see the purple, but you don't think it's related to why he's in pain. You can't recall any information to make you put
Okay.
that two and two together.
God damn that one. Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Help, Dragon. What is your name? What if we can help you? As I say in Draconic.
So he's trying to get words out, but he can't get any words out. All you can hear him say is, "No, it isn't. It isn't. No." That's all you can hear him saying.
Can I see if there's anything in the room that would be causing this?
Yeah, go for it.
While he's
Perception.
doing that, I'd like to look around the room for any, because as a druid, I'd be able to see any druid
The 12.
writing on the off chance there's any in here that might relate. So I'm
Okay, you
essentially,
might as well both
essentially
do
doing
the
a
same.
perception
You do-
check.
you do. Yep, do a perception check as well. Yeah, no, I'm going to do both at the same time.
Okay, so that's 19 plus... Where is it? There it is. Plus 3. 22.
Yeah, the reason I'm doing it both at the same time is you're both basically doing the same thing but looking for different things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the answer's basically the same. So you look around, you can't see anything out of the ordinary. If anything, it actually looks like a nicer cell than the ones you were in. There's water bowls. There's a place for him to poop. There's places for him to sleep. Places for him to eat. But there is nothing out of the ordinary in there. So it's kind of the room you would expect an animal in the zoo to be in.
Hmm.
With more stone and bars and whatever.
So,
So, yeah.
I'm just going to try and be comforting this Dragonborn. So that's all I'm going to be doing. I'm not hugging it.
I can't do
trying to be
anything,
really
so I'm going to go
caring.
and sort of sit by Talion and just wait for him to come around.
Sonny, can I investigate this?
What are you investigating? Yeah. That's where the food comes from. That's the food bit.
Okay. Then I would like to walk over and search this guard's dead body to see if he's got any specifically health potions or anything we can give to Talion to wake him up. Smelling salts,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. So you go to him and you find on him eight gold.
Great.
You also find, how do I explain this? It's almost like it's a medallion with an insignia on it.
It's not mine.
It's not mine.
So it's
I think
you
it's
would
any of
never
ours.
you wouldn't have seen it. So it basically kind of looks like a, how do I explain it?
Image?
It's a very weird one. So it looks like it's a sword, but you know the middle hilt part where the
The crossguard.
Crossguard.
handle meets the. It's just got a brain there.
Right.
Okay.
So that's that's kind of insignia.
Okay.
Weird ass insignia.
I don't want to say anything because my character's
It is.
out cold, so I shouldn't give my input.
Nice.
No, yeah.
Can we advance?
You do find he's got two. You do find he's got 2 rations and 1 health potion on him.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'd like to immediately go over to Haiss and basically pour the health potion down his throat
Okay.
in hopes that it works.
The way I'm gonna do this, I mean, the way I do health potions, I treat them as a 1d6 plus con, which I'm gonna get Haiss to roll. However, because you're unconscious, you're not drinking it properly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it be half as effective.
Okay. So
So roll one,
It's okay, I've got some
1d6.
rations for you afterwards.
and then add your Constitution modifier.
a Constitution modifier. How
Yeah.
do I know
It's on your character sheet.
that is? Oh, mine says 0, so I
character
guess I
sheet.
don't get any bonus to that.
Yeah.
No, so just roll d6 then.
1.
Can't get any lower than that, Sonny, come on.
I know, but the problem is halving it and rounding it down
Round it
is
up.
0.
We have to
I
round
think
it up.
I'm gonna-
I think
yeah.
You have to round
Just
it up.
round it up, be
For
nice.
this, I would be horrible and just say it's just apple juice, or it's just like. But I'm not going to be that harsh for the purposes of this, so I'm going to say you recover one health,
Yay.
and you are conscious.
Let me make a note. I am on 1 HP. Oh, I can't just
Same as me.
start awake by looking around. What happened? Where are we? Did you kill that guy?
We killed him.
You found a dragon.
Bad shape. Here, have a ration, eat that.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
you'll get a bit better.
I'm very excitable
One of
because
my rations
dragons are cool.
just found.
Found a dragon.
Thank you.
Talion,
A
Talion,
dragon.
we found a dragon.
A dragon.
dragon.
What did
Baby dragon.
how long have I been out
It's in
for?
pain. Like 10 minutes.
Oh,
maybe.
shit.
I'm gonna go back over to Starkriek
Okay.
and hand him the other ration.
Okay. Can I eat the ration on
Okay.
my way over to
I
the,
say
to the
thanks,
dragon?
friend, but
to
I've
the
got
dragon?
plenty
Yep.
in my pack.
How much?
Okay.
What do I roll for rations?
1d4. I mean, it would be plus your Constitution modifier, but obviously that's 0. But so 1d4.
4. That's cool, I guess.
Nice. So you
I've
get
got
5.
like
You have
10
5.
rations in my bag.
So I have
my
5
pack, so-
HP out of 10.
Are you gonna eat any of them or do anything?
I will eat half a ration and try and coax the other ration into the dragon. I'll try and make it feel better and
Okay, so Can I do my own perception on the
Okay,
dragon?
oh, this should be good. Yeah, go for perception. Yeah. What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
I don't
do
really know
that.
what's going on, so I just want to get kind of get like a general feel of.
I gain
going
4 HP, so I'm on 5 now.
Which one's perception? Plus.
So what's this dragon to do when I'm trying to feed it?
Wisdom.
So I get 17.
Oh, well, I'll get to that once I've done Talion's thing.
17. Total.
17.
Total.
So again, you can basically know what everyone else knows. You heard. So
Okay.
You heard in your
I'm not gonna
unconscious
repeat
state.
myself.
Has anyone? Oh, kind of want to
Yeah,
address
yeah.
the group. Has anyone found anything weird around here? Which looks like.
I want
Yeah.
to look through this
What do
door,
you guys make
but
of this?
do you
I
want
want to
feed
show the
dragon first?
medallion.
Can I?
Oh yeah.
Can I take the medallion?
I
Aramil, do you mind if I have a
show
look at
everybody the medallion.
that? Aramil, do you mind if I have a closer look at that medallion? Did he? Sorry, I didn't hear. Did you give it to me, or did you keep it?
I basically hold it in front of everybody.
okay.
If you want to take it from me, that's fine.
Can I just reach out and grab it? So what was it, Sonny? Because it's a gold medallion with a brain on it.
Sword and a
Sword and
brain
brain.
around the crossguard.
Can I put it on?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Blimey. Okay.
Risky does.
Hopefully, I don't instantly die. But
That's going to be entertaining. No, you don't. It's just a plain medallion, but that's going to be entertaining later. Anyway, so you're going to feed this dragon, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm guessing you just sort of hand it on
Yeah,
for him
so
to
it's
eat
like
it.
it's in my hand, like you would like a dog or whatever. Just
Yeah.
Like-
So he sees the food, he goes to eat it, and he eats it all,
Mhm.
and he goes, thank you. And he tries his best. He basically smiled at you. However, the moment he smiles at you, when he smiles at you, he essentially lets his guard down,
Oh,
and in
no.
doing so, the mind control, well, his eyes completely go purple and black, and he loses all reasoning.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Like, get out of there, Geofe.
And he
Okay.
goes, and he
I was
basically
checking the
goes,
door.
and he looks down and he looks up at you and goes, "Yes, it is. You're all going to need to roll initiative."
Yes, what is?
Sonny, out of
You don't
interest,
know, do you?
did nothing happen when I put on the medallion?
No, nothing happened.
Huh? I thought it would. I thought it was linked somehow to what was going on.
I got 22.
I got 10.
What do you add for
Total.
initiative? I always forget.
Dex. 22. Talion got 10. Oh no, Aramil got 10.
7.
7.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go before we get too deep in combat because otherwise it's gonna be complicated.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to finish soon, and I don't want to be like halfway through turns. So if we do initiative and then finish there, I guess.
Talion, what was yours?
16
Ten.
total.
10.
I was 10. Yeah.
Off is 10. I'm 16.
Oh, you're 16. So you broke up a bit there.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. So I need to roll for his
For
health.
the dragon.
Oh god.
Was it chained? I forgot.
No.
It wasn't.
Not
No.
Right. I'm just gonna run. There it goes.
It's going to be heartbreaking, man.
I know. To be honest, I didn't think. Well, again, it was just one of many outcomes that could have gone.
And I really was hoping that we'd get out of here fine. I was hoping to find out what was down here.
I mean, we almost all
You
died.
never know.
In this region over here.
You still can.
Okay. So, as Brandon is leaving, then that's it. We'll end it there.
Okay.
I won't even tell you the order because I'm that harsh.
Oh,
But
Obviously.
Ah.
suspense. So
All right.
Because I'm
Can I just say, when I see the dragon,
I'm
on its
actually
tail, I just wanna
really
be like,
glad that this planned out because this was one of the first things I planned. Is this guy?
Okay.
So yeah,
All right.
dragon.
I'm gonna stop the recording
So,
here as
I'm
well.
glad.
So.
cool.
Okay.